y'all, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chanina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Hey girl, hey. So yes, I'm sitting at my desk again, y'all. I told y'all I was probably gonna get a lot of like videos like this because it's where I spend most of my time. So I figured we could work together though. You know, if you have something that you need to do, get done really quick, you know, why don't we do it together? Okay. So, how was your day today? Ooh, did y'all see that? I hope the power doesn't go out, y'all. Let me see. Because, what day was that? The other day, the power went out. The other night, rather. It went out. I don't even know for how long. I just know that it came back on, like, a little bit right around when Libby had to go to school. Wake up to go to school. So, that was pretty interesting. Alright. So yesterday I did not vlog. Actually yesterday was my wedding anniversary, so I decided, since I wasn't taking any calls yesterday, I didn't schedule myself, so I wasn't gonna vlog either because it would have still kind of felt like work, you know. I mean, honestly, because, you know, vlogging and getting footage and stuff, it does take a little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just, oh, let me see. Okay. So it's not just something that you just, you know. So I said, well, I don't want to feel like I'm working, so let me just not. And so I just enjoyed the moment. So I had a good day yesterday. We didn't really do a whole lot, but shoot, the little bit that we did, I enjoyed myself because we got out the house, which is something that, and when I say got out the house, I don't mean just down the street to the Kroger. I mean like out of the area, out the house. I haven't gotten out of this area in a while because of COVID and all that. And, you know, we had a chance to do that, and we didn't really do anything. We went to Golden Corral. So that was pretty interesting because when we went in, of course, you know, you had to wear your gloves. And because it's a buffet, they had gloves that you had to wear while you were at the bar. So that was pretty cool. And then we stopped at a Walmart. So that was pretty interesting because I hadn't been in Walmart in a long time. I think the last video that I posted on here of anything that I've purchased from Walmart, I think it was some groceries or something, some canned goods, which was a long time ago. Or not a long time ago, as in like years ago, but, you know, within the last year, I believe. My throat dry. Within the last year, I've been to Walmart, but it's just been a long time since I've been. So that was interesting, girl. I was all in the perfume and spray and stuff, and they had some body sprays that I had my eye on, but I was like, well, I ain't gonna get them today. Alright, so what I am doing is I'm on Facebook because I've been getting applications through Facebook, resumes and applications. So that's been pretty interesting because I've actually just started getting them. In the job post is actually about to expire, and I've had this job post on here, I think it lasts 30 days. So I don't know, so it's pretty cool. So I've got this email that I send out to applicants from Facebook. It's the same email that I send out to everybody else, but it's just worded a little bit different at the top to let me know where they came from as far as application sources, I guess you would say. I don't know, how would you say that? But yeah, so that's how I do that, and then I just email it to them. Well, it's late now, so I'll schedule the email to hit their inbox around 8 in the morning. So that's how I normally do that. If I'm sending out emails and it's late like this, I don't actually send them out. I'll schedule them to be sent out the next day. Alright, so I'm just grabbing the first applicant's email. I had 4 yesterday. And then I had 1 today. Yesterday, I did not send out any steps because, again, I didn't want to feel like I was working. However, I was still available for communication with my registered agent. So, or with anybody who is going through the registration process, because I have a few people that are actually going through the process. So, I was still available to communicate with them. So, you know, it wasn't like, yeah, I was off yesterday, but it wasn't like I just left everybody hanging. Definitely not that. If anything, you know, I mean, it has to be something like major for me to not respond back or communicate or something. And, you know, something like a tech issue or God forbid, you know, a life threatening emergency or something like that. But for the most part, I don't care if I don't turn this computer on all day. You'll still get an email from me because sometimes I talk to agents through my phone. So, you know, I just email from my phone. So yeah, it's not one of those things where you can never get in contact with me. Man, you don't, oh gosh, you'd be surprised how much I've heard CSPs say that they can't get in touch with their IBOs. I just don't understand that. Why wouldn't you be able to get in touch with your IBO? Your IBO is supposed to guide you through this thing. I thought, you know, but child, it seems like that's just how it is with some companies, you know? And that's just crazy because I mean, me personally, I want to help you get through the process because I could see, you know, how someone could get confused by some of the stuff and how they could get stuck. I can see how someone could get stuck on the portal when they're going through and trying to figure stuff out. So I don't understand why people just leave their agents hanging like that. And then what ends up happening is they go looking for someone else that can help them through the process, you know? Girl, that is so crazy to me. That is so crazy to me, girl. I don't understand it. Because that's the whole point. Like, if you're recruiting agents, don't you want to help them get through it? So, you know, especially if you've got agents who are trying to transition into IBOs themselves, you know what I'm saying? And they've registered under your company. Like, I don't get it. Girl, to me it's not that deep. I mean, you know, the only thing that I could think every time I hear that, the first thing, because I always try to make a positive out of a negative, and I try to put myself in other people's shoes and think about, you know, maybe they're going through something, or I just try to find a reason, you know, in my mind. So every time I hear something like that, I say, well, maybe, you know, something happened, or maybe they don't have enough manpower to get back to everybody fast enough, or you know, something. Always trying to find a reason, because I don't want to sit here and think that somebody's just blatantly just ignoring someone they've recruited to their business, you know? Like, I mean, who does that? That's just crazy. So I've got the first email ready. I'm going to go ahead. What's today? The 4th. I should know that, right? Because my anniversary was yesterday. Anniversary. Man, I wanted some crabs. I wanted some wings so bad the other day. I said that in my video. And I sent Babe out to go get me some wings yesterday. And he came back with some crab legs. Girl, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I was like, oh, okay. Trying to get you some little, okay. Girl, I'm just keeping it real, honey. I'm just keeping it all the way real. But yeah, I was not expecting that. Like, okay, cool. Child told them things up right there on the spot. I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't even get out of bed. I was still sitting in bed trying to find something on Netflix to watch when he came in with that. He brought them in here to the room, and I ate them right there. Sure did, and didn't even look up. Didn't even look up, girl. Told him legs. Ugh. Alright, so I did my first email, so I'm gonna make sure that I make sure, girl, where the little thing at? Okay, I'm gonna go back. So after I send the emails, to the people on Facebook, then I go back and let them know to check their emails. You know what I mean? So we're going to move to the next person. And I'm just going to do the same thing. And grab their email from their application. My mouth is dry. Okay, I don't know about this email because this ain't even like a real email address. I don't know what this is. Hold on, I'm gonna have to skip them and come back because this email, hold on, maybe let me go back. Let me look at her, what you call it? Because this email looks a little sus. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something. Yeah. Okay, what? All right. I'm gonna have to think about that one because that email address, I wish I could show it to you but I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, that's personal information. But it's not a real email address, y'all. This is not a real email address. No, because it's ending in. Okay, you know what? Maybe it is. Somebody tell me in the comments what the heck. If you are filling out your resume on Facebook and in the email spot it says black hole with a whole bunch of numbers, then it has at blank.facebook.com. Like, somebody let me know what's up with that, okay? I would really, really appreciate that. So let me go back. Because I don't know. Like, I don't know what is going on with that. That is so weird. I've never seen that before. So, because I'm going to be sitting here twiddling my fingers all day. So let's move on to the next person. And I think they are in the wrong state. Where's my thing at? I can immediately, let this look. I believe just off the rip that this is the wrong state. Because there's a few states that Arise does not accept applicants from. Y'all, this is my little, when I was building everything and getting everything set up, this is like my little my little pamphlet. This is everything I was writing my notes on. Y'all, I've had this thing for a little over a year now, when I was setting up everything, all my different accounts and everything, and watching videos about IBO businesses and stuff, you know, just trying to get tips and tricks and stuff on how to manage things. That's how I found out about Streak CRM. I actually found that out from learned that from another YouTuber. And I tried it out and it works really well. So that's why, for me, it worked out really well. So that's why I shared it with you guys. Y'all know I'm not going to share nothing with y'all that isn't going to make any sense. Or isn't going to benefit you in any kind of way. Alright, I thought I wrote it in here. I had a post-it that I had it written on. That's okay. I could just, girl, I'm crazy. Why don't I just pull up my website and look? Because it's plastered on my website. So why not just pull it up and see? But anyway, y'all, I'm telling y'all, write stuff down, man. Write stuff down. Even if you're writing it down multiple times. Yeah. Okay, so let me grab this really quick. And that's going to be my response for this application right here. Because they're in New York and Arise doesn't take applications from New York. I'll be right back. I need to go wash my hands because I just wiped my nose. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is hold on. Girl, the whole screen trying to move up with me. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here quiet. Well, I suppose it's okay to be a little bit quiet if we're working, right? Because we're working together, right? Sometimes you got to concentrate. Situation, temptation, education, relaxation. Alright. Boom. Now, I need to change the thingamajiggy bob so that I can tell myself that I've already contacted them. Alright. Cool. Next person. Saturday. Wait a minute. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, we could just be silent. Come on. Alright, so move to the next person. And Keisha. Come on. So I just need where's the, let me go back here, because how does the name, oh, that's the, okay, I was looking at the name because I couldn't figure out, you know, you've ever met somebody where their middle name or their first name sounds like a middle name and their middle name sounds like it could be their first name? Yeah, that's how we're looking right here. Because the middle name actually looks like it could be the first name, whereas the first name looks like it could be the middle name. Okay, that's cool. Speaking of, so I was watching TMR. Oh, what's the name of her channel? If I'll put it on the screen, but I was listening to one of her videos, and it was about an executive that was giving her man, you know what, I need to go back to that last email. I don't think I attached the steps, but was basically telling what her company does, not TMR, not the lady who owns the channel, but she was speaking on this topic of a lady who is an executive who works in the hiring department, obviously, when I was listening to it, because she was basically saying how they go over resumes and they prejudge the type of person that you are based on your name. Which is, I mean, if you've worked in corporate, then you know that's how that is. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't surprising to hear her say that. I mean, her delivery was kind of, you know, it was a little bit, I can see how it could rub somebody the wrong way if they took it that way. But, and that's basically what she was really talking about in the video. It wasn't really what she was saying, it was how she said it. But to me, I mean, she was just telling it like it was. Now, would I have necessarily made a video about that, saying that I was one of those people? You know, as a black woman, I'm looking at resumes with names, just, and you know, there's all kinds of names out there, but I'm prejudging what type of work ethic you're gonna have based off of your name. And she says that's what they do. And I was like, oh wow, I don't think I would have made a whole video about that. You know, I don't think I would have jumped on video and talked about that, because now if someone figures out where she works, I don't think they're gonna get too many applications coming through there. Not from anybody with they were saying, I don't want to say ghetto names. That's what the lady was basically saying. But TMR, she was saying exotic names, because at the end of the day, I mean, we all have different names. You know what I mean? And just because your name is something doesn't necessarily mean that you're one race or the other, or that you're like this or the other from a name. But unfortunately, a lot of resumes do get tossed out. A lot of applications do get tossed out based on just the name alone. I've seen it. I used to work at this restaurant where people would bring in their applications, and I literally would watch the manager sit there and go through the applications, and if he couldn't pronounce the name, he tossed it in the trash. And I'm like, wow. And it was funny. I mean, it wasn't funny, but the whole thing, it was weird because, well, this was a different management. Of course, because remember I told y'all my name, people jack my name up too. But when I got hired there, someone else was the manager. So this manager that I'm talking about, he was, he was of a different background. So when he came across, he was nice though. He wasn't like, he never, to me, didn't never come off like he was racist or anything like that. Like, he was really cool, to be honest with you. But he was an older white guy. But honestly, there was a time or two where I was there with him, and he was trying to say the names, and they weren't all black, okay, because there was all types of people coming in there and applying, okay. But just the name alone would turn him off, and he would just put the application in the trash. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I gave Olivia her name, Olivia, because I did not want her to go through a struggle in life based on her name. Okay. I didn't want anyone to judge her based on her name. So, and it's no shade to nobody else. I'm just being all the way real, because when you think of the name Olivia, you don't know if she's going to be black or white. If you're just looking at it on paper, you know what I'm saying? But there's certain names, and I'm not going to sit here and go through them all, because we all know we grown. There are certain names that you just already kind of know what time it is, okay? So, I mean, let's just be real. So when I had her, I had already told myself I was going to give her a simple name that was going to be easy for her to spell, easy to roll off her tongue. No one would have trouble pronouncing it. No one would judge her by it, and that's it. So, yeah, that's what that was. That's how her name came about. That's the name I got her name. I felt like the universe sent me that name to give her, and that's what I stuck with my family, and everybody was trying to give her a name even before she was born. Olivia was just her name, period. Now let everybody else tell it they named her, but girl, no. Mama Bear named that baby. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit send on this one. Actually schedule send because it's late. And so, hey my baby.
Hi.
Girl, you was in there knocked out. I had to go in the kitchen to make sure you ate something. And if you say hey to the vlog, if you want.
What are you doing?
I am sending some emails. You've done your nightly routine.
What? What? Nightly routine?
Yeah, what you supposed to do at night?
Oh, what the dishwasher?
Mm-hmm. See, I ain't want to put your business out there. That's why I said it like that. But yeah, y'all. But child, I don't do people like that though. Because we all come from different parts of the world. And I mean, please, I like seeing these names. It's different, It lets me see how many different types of names and spellings and all of that's out there. It's like eating different foods from around the country, you know what I mean? So, okay, so let's go on to the next person. And then we'll go back to this. Actually, no, I'm going to wait for you guys to comment and help me and see if somebody's going to help me out in the comments with this whole email situation, black hole email situation, before I respond. Or I might just I don't know. I'm gonna have to sleep on that one for real, because by the time this video posts, it might be too late. And I normally do this like within 24 hours after I get a every time I get a applicant, whether you come through the website, email, Facebook, within 24 hours, no later than 48 hours, I get in contact with you. So by the time this video posts, it's gonna be like days later, because I'm actually kind of ahead on videos a little bit. So let me see. I'm trying to be consistent with this YouTube journey. All right, and then I'm gonna go back and plug everybody into my pipeline after I'm done. What are you guys working on? Let me know in the comments. If you're working on something, let me know what it is. All right, so here. Girl, whatever it is, packing packages, updating spreadsheets, balancing your books, whatever it is you're doing, just let me know what you got going on there. Let me know what we're working on. All right. We're trying to stay productive, motivated, all the things, okay? Because it's already so much stuff already going on, y'all. So I appreciate y'all for chilling with me in my videos too, because I ain't gonna lie, being a work from home, stay at home mom, even though I am an introvert, it can get a little lonely sometimes. Ooh, excuse me, girl, what is it? I ate a chili cheese dog right before I came on here to talk to you guys. So I think I'm having something going on. It's like I got a burp, but it ain't coming all the way up. All right, so this email address, all right, so let me schedule this one. Alright, so let's go to the next person. Actually, I think she was the last one, because one of them lived in New York, and the other one, the email thing kind of threw me off. So alright, so now let me go in here and let me see, can I do it from scheduled emails? Stick them in my... I don't think I've ever tried that. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna let me, so it has to actually go out before I can do it. Well, that makes sense. Alright, so that was Facebook. So let me see something. So let me actually close that. I've gotten a bunch of friend requests on Facebook, but you know, I don't really, if you go to my personal Facebook page, you'll notice that I'm not very active on there. Not really. I can't even remember the last thing I posted, and I think the last thing I posted was me just sharing a photo or something. I don't know. Alright, so let me go over here. Alright, I need some Vaseline, y'all. My lips be feeling dry. Alright, so now with the, there was one particular agent who went all the way through, like she's good to go. All she needs to do is enroll in the class. So earlier today, before the internet went out, because the internet went out for a couple of hours, I don't know what was up with that. When I jumped online, it said that there was an outage in the area or whatever. But Anyways, before the internet went out, I was able to send her a couple of emails, and the last email was pertaining to equipment and system requirements. So you guys, if you're out there looking for another type of affiliate program, because I told you guys about the Amazon, we talked about that the day before yesterday, the Amazon affiliate program. So Work at Home Equipment Solutions has an affiliate program as well. And how I use it is I just tell people about the fact that they have equipment, they sell equipment that works, well, that is compatible with a lot of work from home platforms, not just Arise. And if you don't have the money to purchase the equipment right up front, they have a no credit check financing option that you can look into. So I just share that with everybody, not just my agents, but with everybody. I put it on, hell, I just told you guys, but I put it, I put it on my business pages as well. It's on my website, all of that, because like I said, every little bit helps you guys. So we're in an age where computers, technology has pretty much taken over a lot of stuff. Okay, there's people out there purchasing computers all the time, purchasing, especially now, if people are looking to work from home and they don't have headsets and dial pads and flash drives or a second monitor and stuff like that, they're out shopping for that stuff, right? So if you know somebody who needs equipment, or hell, even if you don't know if they need equipment or not, just let them know that you know where they can get some equipment from. Okay, like for real, go on there, fill out an account to be an affiliate, okay? And they'll give you a personalized link that you can post. They'll even give you some banners that you can post if you have a website. And it doesn't even have to be anything work from home related, because it's a general thing. People don't just use computers and stuff to work at home. They use it for lots of reasons, okay? So this is somebody, if you just talking to somebody and they like, girl, I need to get me an external hard drive, or girl, I need to get me a second monitor, this ain't gonna work. You can be like, girl, all you gotta do is go here, da 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 da, and click on that. They got monitors for boop de boop. Or if you don't want to get it from there, check out Amazon and give them your Amazon affiliate link, okay? Amazon, and go check out this computer over here, and then compare the two, and then boom 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 boom. Oh girl, well, I can't get it right now, I gotta wait, because I gotta wait till I get my stimulus check. Girl, your stimulus check, girl, go to YS, go to Work at Home Working Solutions, girl, and see if you can finance you a computer, girl. That way you can go ahead and do your business. Then when you get your stimulus check, just go on and pay it off. Boom. Yep, that's how you do that. So consistent though, I mean, yeah, of course you're not gonna sit here all day just posting links and stuff, but I mean, really, if you scrolling through Instagram, if you're on TikTok, or take the time out to just post the link in your post or something. I don't know, y'all. We gotta be creative. With this thing, okay? So yeah, check it out. It's just another stream of income. You can cash out through Cash App or PayPal, either or, and you get a commission on purchases that are made in the store. All right, so what I am about to do now is, how long I got? I don't even have that long left. Let's see, 38 minutes that we've been talking. Let me see what to do. Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay, or that's what I need to do. Which I'm gonna share this with you guys in another video. I almost spilled the beans the day before yesterday. I had to catch myself and told myself I talked too much. It wasn't a bad thing that I was about to say or tell like somebody's business or anything like that. It's actually a project that I'm working on. But we're in the beginning stages of it, so I haven't shared it yet, and I almost did. So if you saw that video, then that's what happened. That's what was going on with that, when I had stopped myself and said I was talking too much, because I was about to spill the beans on the whole thing. Because it's an exciting thing, like, honestly, but everything takes time. Everything happens for a reason, you guys. So Be patient. Be patient. Okay, so I am done with that. I can't put anybody in my pipeline. So let me check all of my sent emails from yesterday and see, because I track all my emails just to see who opened what, who didn't open what, and go through that whole thing right there so that I can see who I need to do a follow-up email with for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday. So I've got two things that I need to send out tomorrow. I need to send out follow-up emails, and I need to send out the client pay rates and information if it's different on the portal. Okay, so matter of fact, you know what, I normally would do like a whole separate video for opportunities. I mean, I will eventually. I've just been really busy, but I can give you guys some of the tea right now on some of the clients, okay, as far as the certification costs, because when I was servicing earlier and I was just kind of looking through all the opportunities, there were a lot of opportunities that were like really, really low. And then there were a couple of free ones too. I actually was trying to get into one of the classes, but the class filled up faster than I thought it would. It filled up too fast before I could come back and do the voice language assessment. So it's cool. Let me see. All right. So there is a free tax client class. So this one is one of those seasonal types of things. I think I shared this with y'all before. So this is the tax client where they send you the webcam and the background. So they're doing another free class. Now it is a limited engagement, so you're only going to be working until April 30th, I believe, because tax season. So however, there are a couple of tax clients where if you do really well, then they'll offer you another SOW past the tax season. So let me see. So roadside assistance, $8.99. Telecommunications, $3.99. Okay, girl, get into it. I mean, we spent $3.99 on a milk shake from Checkers. What is this? Finance. Oh, this one's. Oh, the deadline for this one is tomorrow, so this class will be closed by the time this video goes up. So I'm not even gonna say that one. But the fitness client, $10. Let's see who else. There's some other ones on here, but again, by the time you guys actually see this video, they won't be on the portal anymore. Because remember I told you guys they updated the portal and it tells you how long you have to enroll into the class. It gives you the actual deadline. So that's what I'm going by. Yep, girl. There's even one on here for $4.99, the timeshare client. Y'all better get into it. Because at one time, that was an issue. At one time, the cost of certification and everything. The pandemic really hit a lot of people hard financially, So that was an issue at one time. Not an issue, but that was a concern for a lot of people that wanted to get started, was the cost of the certification classes. So yeah, if you were one of those people that reached out to me just kind of curious about that, they are, really feasible right now. So like if they weren't, I wouldn't even be telling you that, because that's just cruel. Like, I'm not going to tell you something that I don't think you would be able to afford, because I wouldn't want anybody to do me like that, because at the end, it would just end up being a tease. So, all right. So I'm done with that. So I'm still waiting on some IDs from 2 people. So maybe tomorrow they'll get those in. We'll see. Sometimes you have to be patient with things, because everybody has a life. You just never know. A lot of people that apply, honestly, they already have jobs. That's been my experience lately, is most of the agents that apply already are working. They just really want to do this part-time. And that's not to say that you can't do it full-time, because you can. You know, you can definitely do it full time. There's just a lot of things that you have to consider, like, you just have to remember that there are no benefits that come with it and everything. And that's not to deter you from doing it, because you can absolutely make it full time and still be able to afford, you know, healthcare benefits and stuff like that, depending on what company you go with and all of that, because we already know how that is, because I think is it that time now? Is it open enrollment right now for health and medical? I don't know, but anyway, so yeah, it's all in what you make it, you guys. Now, is it going to be unicorns and rainbows the whole way? No, I would be crazy to even tell you guys that. It's not. You're going to have your good days, and you're going to have your days where you're going to be like, screw this, you know? But you always have to remember what your end goal is. You know what I'm saying? What's your end goal? What's the reason that you're doing this to begin with? And are you going to let it defeat you, or are you going to let it make it work for you? Period. Let's see. I don't know. It's weird. I guess they haven't updated their roster yet. I had an agent that she actually just dropped out of one of her certification classes. Or, well, she didn't drop out. She got dropped from certification class, because attendance is very important, you guys. Attendance is very important. Like, that's one thing that they do not play about when it comes to certification is attendance. They will drop you like a hot cake, okay? If you miss more than one day. Honestly, technically, they can drop you if you miss more than one day, but the instructors, they will work with you if you work with them, okay? That's the thing. They will work with you if you work with them. If you ain't trying to allow them to work with you, then they're not going to work with you. They're going to keep it moving, because they have a job to do too. Alright, y'all, so we're done. Well, I'm done. I hope you guys were able to get some things done in the last 47 minutes. I know I've talked through the whole video almost, but I was still productive. I got a video, believe it or not. I just scheduled the next video, so it's a wax video. You guys would have seen it by now, because it's going to be before this video, but yeah, I waxed my chin. So that video, I just scheduled that just now, believe it or not. And then I couldn't put anybody in my pipeline, so I can't do that until tomorrow. All my emails that need to go out are scheduled for the morning, and the only thing that I have to do is finish up the vlog from the day before yesterday. And schedule that, which I probably will just wait and do it tomorrow, because I'm kind of a little bit ahead on videos right now. So I might just wait to do that tomorrow. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for sitting and working with me, being productive with me. I hope this wasn't boring. I hope it helped get some of you guys motivated into being productive throughout the day and stuff. And if you want to share anything with me, anything that you got accomplished today, any goals that you met today, that you're happy about, let me know in the comments so that I can celebrate with you. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.